Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to introduce you to a semi-flexible 200 watt monocrystalline solar panel from YESLAKE. Now first let me give you the dimensions and the voltage and amperage of this panel. Like I said before, it's a 200 watt panel and it's a 12 volt panel. The dimensions are, this thing is about 31.2 inches across and it's about 50.6 inches tall. And it weighs right around 5.5 pounds. Now when it comes to the voltages, the max voltage is 16.21 volts, but if it's an open circuit voltage, it's 19.28 volts. So that's perfect for those power stations that can do between 12 and 60 volts. This thing can handle it just fine. And if you wanted to put a couple in series, that would be okay as well for something that goes up to 60 volts. When it comes to the amperage, the short circuit amperage is 13.26 and the maximum power amperage is 12.35. Now you'll notice that this solar panel is pretty much completely coated in black and the back looks just like the front. When I first opened it, I was kind of confused about what the front and the back really were because they look exactly the same. And I do believe that this has IBC cells, which are a higher grade. So they boast a 26% efficiency rate. But while it's nice and sunny out here, let's go ahead and hook it up to this OSCAL 1800 power station and see what kind of results we actually get. Now it does come with these MC4 connectors, but they are the type of connectors where you absolutely need a tool to disconnect them. And I actually connected them together just to see how they felt. And I could not get them disconnected even with a tool. I actually had to use a pair of pliers to get them disconnected. I actually reached out to the company about this and how I did not like this design. And they did say that they were going to be upgrading that in the future. All right, I didn't test the angle of this thing. I mean, it's very nice blue skies. But let's go ahead and look at the power station to see what kind of wattage we're getting. As you can see, I've got a heater running on it right now. That's about a 450 to 500 watt load. And I do have the solar panel plugged into the back via a XT60 connection. We can see that the AC output is 431 watts and the PV is 137 watts. Now that we move that cord, it's 138 watts. But let's go ahead and angle this thing up a little bit. And you can see now that we are getting 180 watts. And that is 90% of its rated wattage. So that's pretty good. You know, and I do have this cable, because any shade will kind of, mess up the numbers on a solar panel. All right, 178 watts. Try to angle this a little bit more here. Try to give this thing the best chance it can. Yeah, and it looks like we're going to be getting 179 to 180 watts from this panel. But it is the beginning of March. And it's about 60 degrees outside, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So not too bad of numbers for this time of year. And since it's flexible, I mean, this thing it's at a 90 degree angle right now, and it's still producing, 135 watts. Actually, it's 152 watts like this. That's what I like about these flexible panels. You can put them on the roof of your RV and it doesn't matter if it's flat or not. It'll just conform to it and it'll still work just fine. Like right now, we're getting 143 watts. And the angle of this is pretty terrible. So if you have any questions about this flexible solar panel from YESLAKE, please go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'll have a link to this item in my description, just in case you want to look further into it. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day. Bye-bye.